Hi, I'm Ben, and welcome to LSTV. Today, I'm joined by Emily Rudge, captain of the England Women's Rugby League team. And they've just come off the back of 3 convincing results against Brazil, Canada, and Papua New Guinea. Emily, how are the girls feeling ahead of tomorrow, and what's the general vibe like around camp?
Yeah, it's been really good. We've had a really good sort of World Cup tour so far. As you say, we've had 3 good performances. So I think we're looking forward to the game tomorrow against New Zealand and excited for a bit of a challenge.
Fantastic. I'd quite like to delve in a little bit more about you and your journey in the sport. So what motivated you to pick up a ball and start playing? And how inclusive did you feel it was starting out?
So I started in primary school just because my school wanted to enter like this mixed rugby tournament and they didn't have any girls who played. So I was quite sporty, so they was just like, you can take part. So I was kind of forced into it really, but I just loved it. So at the start, I would say it probably wasn't very inclusive in terms of like, I was the only girl playing in the league and I played for a boys team, and then when I got to the age of 12, I had to then go and play for a girls' team, but there wasn't any girls' teams in the local area.
Right.
So I had to travel for an hour to get to the closest one.
Wow.
So, yeah, things have changed massively since I started, and now there is, like, a lot of local girls' teams, which is great.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
And there's a lot more younger girls who are playing, which is brilliant.
Yeah, fantastic. Who would you say is your sporting idol, Emily, and why?
It's really hard because I would say that when I was younger, like I just said, there wasn't a lot of visibility around women playing rugby league. So although there was women playing, it wasn't like in the media, it wasn't on TV. No. So I didn't really have any female rugby league role models, which is a shame. But I really liked athletics when I was a kid. So I really liked like Kelly Holmes, and I would say she was probably like a bit of an idol when I was growing up, who I really liked, as an athlete perspective.
Fantastic. Could you talk us through a little bit about your pre-match routine? So what do you sort of do a couple of hours before kick-off?
So a couple of hours before kick-off, we always sort of have a little pre-match meal, and then we usually go to the ground about an hour and a half before kick-off, get into the changing rooms, and everybody's got their own little routines, really, like things that just getting your body prepared to perform. So we do that, get ourselves changed, go out and warm up about 45 minutes before kick-off. That's about half an hour, come back in, and then a bit of a team talk, and then get out and ready to play.
Fantastic. So you alluded to your the pre-match meal.
Yeah.
What would be your go-to? What's your favourite thing to eat before kick-off?
Well, when we're in camp, it's just whatever we're given. But when I'm at home, I would just have like maybe some pasta beforehand, or probably pasta.
Yeah, amazing. If you could describe yourself in 3 words, what would they be?
I would probably say that I am quite determined. That I'm quite enthusiastic, and the last one, I don't know, maybe I like to think that I'm quite hardworking as well.
Of course. I mean, to get to this level of rugby, you must be pretty hardworking. So our big focus this year on LSTV is diversity and inclusion, and it's a notion that we're really looking to drive and promote. So, Emily, why do you think it's important to promote diversity in the sport of rugby league, or just rugby in general?
Well, I think we're really fortunate in rugby league that the sport is so inclusive and so diverse. There's so many different forms of rugby league where pretty much anybody can take part. We've got women's leagues, we've got men's, we've got like masters, which is like over 40 leagues. We've got learning disability leagues, physical disability leagues, wheelchair. So I think rugby league is really special in that it is a sport that really does promote diversity and inclusivity. I think that that's something that we really value as a team, and like you say, we also want to promote.
Yes, of course, because I suppose if you're all striving to achieve a common goal and ultimately, win the World Cup, there isn't really much room for discrimination in any form.
Yeah.
And so, Emily, just to finish, what advice would you pass on, or what wisdom would you share with a young girl who's unsure about getting into the sport of rugby league?
I would just say that rugby league is such an amazing sport, and definitely give it a go, and give it a try, because you might find that it is something you're really passionate about and something you can really enjoy. And for me, like, just being involved in rugby league has given me so much in my life. Like, it's given me so many opportunities, so many experiences. I've met like my best friends through rugby league.
Yeah.
So yeah, just so many amazing like moments and memories, and it's really influenced like me as a person. It's given me a lot of confidence, a lot of body confidence. So yeah, I think it's an amazing sport to be part of, and I definitely encourage people to get involved.
Brilliant. Thanks very much, Emily, and very best of luck in your match tomorrow evening against New Zealand.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.